Our original goal in this exercise was to do pop-ups, but we need to establish a solid square sit before attempting the pop-up, or we could actually cause injury. Makalu needs more work on sitting squarely and holding the position before we can do a proper pop-up. One thing that would help is throwing the treats behind the step and having him come onto it straight forward rather than from the sides. In this video, I keep saying that he needs to pull his feet in, but what I really mean to say is that he needs to pull his knees in and sit with his lower legs and feet straight forward with the weight equally balanced throughout.
Okay. All right. Then I want you to hold your treat right here when he comes back. Then I want him to come from more of a straight line for me.
Get it?
Oh. Training fail right there.
Using a treat dispensing system set up behind the step would help to manage Makalu's erratic movement and line him up to come onto the step straight. One thing Chris does well is he only rewards when Makalu is on the step or when he's resetting him. He does not reward him for sitting off of the step.
There we go.
There we go. So now how does that look?
He's still splayed out to the side. Yeah.
But no, there we go. That looked better. He pulled it in a little bit there.
Makalu needs to use his abdomen to pull his knees in and align his feet. Once he does well on the solid step, we could use a big bone to work those adductor muscles to help him hold that position. Pay close attention here to how the reward position affects Makalu's body positioning. Chris rewards him at a great level that pulls Makalu right into that really nice sit position.
And you can use other things, but like it could be less a little piece of wood, but you don't want it too big because we want them to be all the way on it with their body and have it square. So if we look at her feet, she's doing it not as much as Makalu does, but especially her right one is turned out. So
Watch what happens to Parker's body when Janice steps back from her. One thing I notice with Parker is she's very responsive to Janice and where she's standing and the body pressure that is being placed on her.
what we want to do is try to bring her sit up so she's sitting more squarely. So it's okay actually the up above her. So try getting her back on there again. And then I want you, so she's like sitting further back than what I want, right? So actually you see when she sits a little bit further forward, then her feet are a little bit straighter, right? Yeah. But she's still, when she's sitting, putting all of her weight onto her hock there. It's not on the pad at all. So what I want is her sitting flat with the hock to the foot pressing down. So we want to work on that position before we try doing a pop-up, because if we're doing pop-ups in the wrong position, then it's
Like that?
That is a little bit better.
So it's
actually. She's still not putting.
Sorry.
Good girl. Wait. Oh, that was good. She's still not putting weight on her toes of her feet. Yeah, she knows it. So a little bit forward and up. Not like way up, but just so that kind of gets her. Yeah. Yep.
We want to position the treat to encourage Parker to straighten her back and distribute weight evenly on her lower back legs with her front legs directly under her shoulders, and also encourage those knees to pull in and get those lower legs and feet pointed straight forward. You can see if the treat's held too far out, it actually pulls Parker out of the sit and into the stand position. We want to have the treat placed where we encourage her to maintain that sit position. Once Parker's good at getting into the sit position and holding it for a short period of time, we'll work on building that duration, holding that proper sit position.
Let's try longer and then a little bit higher, because what I want is for her to squeeze those back feet in, right? And get them underneath of her. There we go. Yeah. That's better.
Yeah.
That's quite a bit better. Yeah. She's squeezing in. There's still not a bunch on her calves, but there is definitely making her hold her feet in a little bit better. And she has a little bit more balance.
See her tail's so low set that she can't really.
So you could try to do it so that it's off the edge over back there.
It also keeps her forward.
There you go.
You're doing it your own way.
Right? If she sits down though, her tail's not going to be in her way, so that's good. There you go. That looks good. That looks good.
So that's probably how I need it.
Yeah.
Need to work it so that she's in
Yeah.
That looks much better.
Yes, it does. Now, does she have a touch command?
Yes.
Okay, so you could try just putting it just a couple inches above her nose. There you go. You get a little pop up.
She's a little attitude too.
Just to do a little bit higher so where, there we go, good.
Good girl.
So
When doing the pop-ups, we want them to use their abdomen muscles to lift their front end off the ground and keep their back straight.
see if you can get him to stand a little bit further back.
Stand?
And there you go, get him stretched out a little bit.
No. Okay. Stand.
And then put the treat down between his front toes and ask him to down. So go right down to his front toes, say down,
Down.
and hold it there. Oh, hold it till he goes down. Good, there we go.
Good.
So that was almost without moving his feet. Now
Oh,
get him stand, right? So I want him to do stand and downs and with his feet stationary. That's what we're trying to, good. Yep,
Yeah.
and then stand, good. Good.
Stand.
Good. That's really good because you know stand on a verbal cue, most stones don't do that.
Yes.
And then
Down.
do
Now he's almost doing it on his own.
good. Now ask him to sit. I want to see how
Sit.
he okay. Just more tuck sit. Well, that time he did.
Yeah.
Okay. And then do then have him sit from the down.
Down. Sit. Down. Sit. Yes. Down. Sit. Sit. He's getting frustrated.
Okay, that's good. That's and then I want him to not just do, I don't want it to be a spin. I want it to be a slow turn with a bend.
Is it like almost like a pivot?
Here, let me see. Try it.
One more?
No, that's good. Good. So I'm trying to get like the bend
And my
body when he turns, and I want it to control the spin, right? Good. Good boy. Oh, I think he's going to the chocolate. Yeah. So yeah,